Hello, Manny, Cockaflopoulos here again. Good morning, happy Thursday. Yes, it is a Thursday. I had a couple of days off. I was doing a bit of work on the side, but I can't talk too much about it. It's fucking top secret. But suffice it to say, it was a couple of good days of fucking Dhulia. If you remember that, the ancient Greek word for slaves, dhulo. Dhulia, slave labor. Nice. I'm getting a haircut in a couple of weeks, I think it is, a week and a bit. It's gonna be fucking sick. I'm gonna be shocked that it's all coming off. It's gonna be I'm gonna have a bit of a quiff there. Nice. Hope you're all fucking excited. I'm excited. You're getting excited, yeah. Yeah, getting excited, mate. Yeah, at the beach again yesterday. I was fucking Fisca. Fisca means full, happening, pumping. A little bit too busy for my liking. There's just one malaka there fucking parked a few cars down from me. He had a van with one of these fucking stereo systems there. The deep bass or whatever. Parked with his ass facing the sea, you know, so you can lift up the beer. A lot of people do that. I do that sometimes with the forest though. And he had the music going, playing these fucking Malakia break beats. Arrogated to himself, I'm the DJ of the car park here. I'm the one providing the vibes. Fuck off there. Play some Sabbath, Malakia. Play Deep Purple Machine Head from start to finish. And then we'll see what's what. When fucking people blast metal and fucking classic rock, I'd do that, right? Do you have to be some fucking old fucking nerdy fucking goofball to be blasting classic rock from your car? I don't think so. Classic rock fucking rocks it. I remember one time I had a white Commodore VT. Yeah, I drove that for a while. Driving down Sydney Road and I was blasting fucking Ashes to Ashes from Faith No More. Fucking sick riff there. It's like a Sabbath riff, that one. And I was just fucking cruising down Sydney Road. Someone on the footpath went fucking Faith No More. And I went, yeah, man, like a nice. It's the only song of theirs that I like, but yeah, alright. Let's have this moment. It's gonna be sick summer. I can feel it in me bones. So I saw not on the news, I saw it on the internet fucking somewhere. Who the fuck watches the news anymore? This is the news there. Cockaflopoulos Central. And I saw that there's a fucking transgender UFC fighter fighting in the women's division. And she fought she fought a fight or whatever against someone else. And the guy said it, fucked her up. And I was like, have people fucking lost their fucking minds there? But now with all this, whenever you fucking say something like this now, like I watched the Chappelle special, and you know he's fucking copping a whole lot of flack for what he said on that. I'm not gonna go into that and what he said or whatever. What he said, it's his business. Nor am I gonna go into any fucking deep views on transgenderism from my point of view. Like, I'll give you just a quick snippet. Like if you feel like if you were biologically born a man, but you feel like you're a woman. And you want to fucking have the snip and fold it inside out and make a couple of little flappity flaps and that's your fucking choice, man. As long as people are happy there, fucking, there's technology out there, there's doctors out there that work on that sort of stuff and fucking hormones and science and science advances, scientific advances and medical advances that allow people to fucking grow breasts and fucking whatever. All right, fine. None of my business what you choose to do with your body, seriously. My problem is now in the sporting arena, where someone has been living as a man for 20 odd years, maybe 25, whatever. Andras, man, Cockaflopoulos. Now they go for the operation and they get the old snippety snip snap. Fold it in like I said. Got a nice little vajayjay there. Imagine having a vajayjay for a day, dude. I wouldn't leave the house today. I'd just spend the whole day fucking trying out different things down there to see what works and not to say that I've thought about it. They have the operation, then they go, right, I'm a woman. Now, fine, good. Call me Caitlin, call me fucking Martha, whatever, fine. I got no problem. If I knew someone as a friend of mine, say for example, I don't know, Tash Papadopoulos, who rocked up to the Ghani's one Wednesday night and said, my name's Tasia from now on. You go, all right, you're still fucking Tasia to me. Still love you. As long as you still laugh at my jokes, we're good. Really don't give a fuck there. I'm gonna hammer that point because it's true. Because it's true. That's not my issue with it at all. My issue now is in the sporting arena, where we're getting this gender cross pollination thing with it's fucking. There was a boys netball team that entered a netball competition because it's not a competition for men or for boys. They played in the women's division, and they're like, oh, what? You know, why can't we fucking, if we can't play, we got this state division for netball for men, you know, we got to play with the girls. And they went to the fucking game, you sent them there. Not literally. Fucked them up. And all the women all the netball players rightfully are going, what the fuck there? What's going on? Yeah, there'll be people out there going, oh, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you want to fucking... Come on there. I haven't played indoor for about 4 years. But I still got some skills in it, you know. If I was to join a women's division and they were okay, like not professionals would fuck me up. But if they were kind of okay, their level of okay, just in terms of like physical ability, endurance, not necessarily endurance, but physical ability, the power of the shots, you know, being able to fucking get in there with the body and go, move it there, I'm getting the ball here, like that, being able to shield the ball, all those little nuanced things that we all know fucking have a huge effect in sport, I could still do those. And also the little twinkle-toed moves and fucking scoring from fucking ridiculous angles. Like I did that time at Airport West. I still remember that goal there. He's still thinking about how the fuck I scored it, though. And that other one I scored at Brunswick High when Futsal Oz, before it was Futsal Oz, when it was still at Brunswick High, when it was just starting to be run by a couple of fucking knuckleheads that I played at Brunswick City with. Peter Parthamos and Evan Robotis. Parthy, you've done well there, my lagger. That goal that I scored there, I prefer that fucking surface, the gym surface, so I can do these little moves. I think I've told you about this goal before. The sidelines here, like this, the goals are over there, that way. Or facing out. The fucking door to outside is over there now. I've got the ball here. There's a player behind me. Sideline right here. I've got nowhere to go, you would think, huh? But no. I do a Ronaldinho with the ball, like the ball's at my feet and I roll it forward, tack, tack, like that, and then I'm going that way. And the guy's going, what the fuck? Where'd he go there? Diagonally straight towards the keeper, one-on-one with the keeper between his legs. The whole place fucking clapped there, even the opposition. But getting back to my point, what do we do there? Do we start up a fucking T-League? Like a trans league? For MMA? Because this person, the poor woman there, you see the fight, if you fucking YouTube it, you'll find it. They're fighting. And she cops one bunya, and she looks at the ref going, this is a fucking bloke there. I just got punched by a guy. What the fuck am I doing in here? I could seriously get hurt. And that's the thing. You could seriously get hurt. You would not put a woman in a fucking MMA cage with a bloke. Even if he's maybe a weight division below or whatever, you still wouldn't do it. Like if you would have put, say, you know, at her peak, Ronda Rousey, you know, she looks big like that, you know, fucking solid. If you were to put her in there with one of the shorter male MMA fighters, I don't know all their names in it, but what about that Aussie who just won, there, Volkanovski? I don't know what his size is compared to her, but let's just say he's like a smaller thing, you know, he's in there, getting in amongst it. It's still got Missy out there. Fuck her up. Because just men are just stronger there. Now, if Volkanovski got a, you know, a sex change, and his name is Alexandra, still the same fucking, the rest is still the same there. Dangerous. That's like, for me, it's getting, not that it's getting, like, not that this fucking whole issue is, you know, quote unquote getting out of hand or whatever in terms of the whole issue. The whole issue is one thing. Whether someone has the right to change their sex, change their name, and not get discriminated for it, I'm fucking fully with it, 100% of that. That's none of my business. Like I said earlier, what someone does with their body. I don't have time to be worrying about other people. I heard this malaka before there where I was waiting for my coffee. This malaka was going, what is it with blokes these days? Even more, I'm seeing more and more blokes wearing fucking nail polish. Fucking, what's that about, mate? And the other one's going, you're fucking, these cats are just fucking crazy. What the fuck do you care then? Fucking uplito. This malaka should take a look in the fucking mirror. Dickhead. Fuck him. Anyway. The point is now, is that people are having unfair advantages. And that's the whole, it contradicts the whole idea of sport there. Of competition. So you would think that people who pitted against each other in some sort of competition, sport, they would have the same access to, or they would be pitted at each other when they're at that's the kind of same level there. If you got a fucking, like a heavyweight champion, not even a heavyweight champion, middleweight, whatever, a world boxing champion, And you got another, say, heavyweight who's just coming up the ranks. I reckon I can fucking wreck you there. The heavyweight's like, all right, they just go through the ranks, go fucking fight in the undercards or whatever, and if you've beat all the other schleps, I'll see you in the ring. There's a process. You got to prove yourself. Not like fucking Shannon Briggs fucking trolling Klitschko for all these years going, let's go, champ. Like he's going to go, all right, today, my luck. All right, let's fight today. Sign the contract here. There's a process. And if you're not good enough, you're not going to get a crack. Not like in the old days, with Jake LaMotta, the mafia had said to him, look, you got to take a dive with him, my luck. It's the only way you're going to get a crack at the title. Nowadays, it seems more legit. I wouldn't know. We've got to separate there is a separation. There's a we've got to make a distinction between personal freedoms and how our behavior and everything else affects others. They're not the same. They're not the same. We got to be pedantic about shit like that today. We have to. We got to be fucking splitting hairs all the fucking time. We've got to be splitting hairs. Because life is fucking nuanced. The older you get, the more complex it gets, the more nuanced it gets. Because we're complicated beings. So we got to be splitting hairs for sure. Now, my personal freedoms, my personal freedom of speech here is something that I hold sacred. I fucking sit in the car here, fucking riff off these monologues, improvised, because I've got that kind of fucking talent. Keep you all engaged, I'm sure. I hold it sacred. Now, if I was to say to you somebody like this, like, you know, so-and-so at so-and-so address, they're a malaka. It's not right there. It's illegal. So on the one hand, I've got my personal freedoms that I scream about. But they have consequences as well. So they're splitting hairs. And we've got to do that. We've got to continue to do that. People will often tell you that to pick a side. Especially these days. People will tell you to pick a side. Are you left? Are you right? Are you pro-vax? Are you anti-vax? Are you fucking this? Are you that? And to pick a side is much more thrilling and much more exciting, because then you feel like you're with a tribe, you're with your people. Yeah, fuck the fucking government, fucking world, yeah. It's a fucking thrill there. You might even get a hard on from it, you know, because it's a rush to be in an extreme situation. And that rush that one gets, a lot of the times we equate that, like, yeah, I'm onto something here now. Look, I'm on something, not just me, there's thousands of us, and we fucking get it, cats. Fucking done it. It's much harder, much less exciting, but at the same time, much more fulfilling to discipline oneself to try and accept the other's point of view, and in doing so, what it does is brings you closer to the center. And the center doesn't seem that exciting. The center, we equate it with fence sitting and indifference and, I'm not taking a side, this and that. And a lot of the time we like to find our people, our tribe, the people that agree with us. So if we're in a situation that we're having a big fucking discussion, there's someone who won't buy into it. A lot of the times we're like, who the fuck are you there? Pick a side there, malaka. What are you doing trying to be a fucking fence there? Who are you, fucking Gandhi? I got me so there. But what they're doing is they're actually protecting their own freedom of expression, their freedom of thought there. They're exercising their right to, I don't have to fucking pick, I don't have to fucking do anything. I can just sit here and absorb this conversation and maybe come to some sort of conclusion at some point. But to oscillate between left and right in the middle there constantly, it's like this. It's a constant fucking negotiation between your intellect, your instincts, your inherited fucking trauma, all of that. It's a constant dialogue that you're having within yourself. And this is tiring now. This is fucking tiring to be doing this day in, day out. Fuck, what do I think? Fucking, I'm fucking probably right wing on this issue, left on that. This is how society keeps going there. This vibration between left and right and center radiates outward, keeps the dialogue going. This, that, you might the VU meter might move a little bit out of the red, or it might be fucking all the way to 0 and 1 and going like this. Nothing's going on there. It's in the middle. That's where the hard work is. It's kind of like going, yeah, my partner's pissing me off, and I want to fuck around. I want to be free. Sounds very enticing, huh? Until you realize you're always like that. Always like that. It's empty there. Yeah, in the middle. Relationships require work. They require this all the time. And not just personal relationships, our relationship with the world, with other people, with our own soul. So don't be scared to fucking entertain other points of view. Even if the rest of your mates or whoever just like, fuck these fucking anti-fucking trans fucking, what the fuck's going on with this world today? What do you care about? Does it really bother you that much? If it does, maybe fucking have a look at where you're putting your energy. Having said that, what I said earlier about the sports and my like, yes, no good, mate. Mike Tyson's always going to be Mike Tyson, not Martha Tyson. See what I did there? I'm on fire.